City of Santa Fe, March 4th, 2014, Mayoral Candidates. Question 9. How much control should the next mayor have over the City of Santa Fe, and why? Roman Tiger Abeta.
If the mayor surrounds himself with a hard-working, ethical staff, he or she may not need a lot of control. One thing I learned as Santa Fe County Manager is that communication with the governing body was key. As mayor, I would be sure to communicate with each member of the governing body on a regular basis. I would share that with our city manager and with our staff.
Patty J Boucher.
I have joked that I will be a strong mayor and it won't cost you a dime. Seriously, the current strong mayor proposal offers an unusual hybrid of the current strong city manager form of government. It also creates an inherent conflict by not clearly delineating the individual powers and duties of the two strongest positions, the CEO, the mayor, which is the chief executive officer, or the COO, the city manager, the chief operating officer. However, my greatest concern about the strong mayor proposal is that it removes the checks and balances that were currently provided by the city council.
Michael A. Deanna.
The mayor is the chief executive officer. He should be given the power to act as such. He can't vote right now with city council issues unless there's a tie. That's ridiculous. The city council has 5, 6, 10 members. They all make a decision on a matter, and he's left out of it. I can't understand that. We need to give the mayor the power to make the decisions, and the accountability will stop at his desk.
Javier M. Gonzales.
The next mayor of the city of Santa Fe needs to exert collaborative leadership if we're going to solve our most pressing problems. I don't think a mayor should stand alone when it comes to having to challenge and to improve our educational system. The next mayor shouldn't stand alone in needing to have to preserve water resources for future generations. The next mayor shouldn't have to stand alone when trying to grow our economy and generate high-quality jobs. What we need in the next mayor is that demonstrated ability to work with the city council to find a common vision that improves our schools, protects our water resources, and makes sure that we have good jobs for future generations. What we need in our next mayor is the ability to work with the county and with tribal governments so that we can collectively as a region be able to preserve our water resources, grow in a manner that makes sense and that is smart, and then be able to preserve our cultures through farming and through agriculture, through education. And we need to collectively work to make sure that what happens up at Los Alamos, that our groundwater supply isn't contaminated, that we push for constant cleanup, and that we make sure that the lab's mission is one that allows for local people to be able to work up there and raise their families as well. So the next mayor of Santa Fe needs to have the ability and the demonstrated capability to work with others, not only at the city council level, at the school districts, at the community colleges, at the county, in tribal governments, and with state leaders to be able to move Santa Fe forward and address our most pressing problems.
Rebecca Warsburger.
Like Mayor Cost, Councilor Ives, and members of the Charter Commission, I have stated publicly and consistently my support of the mayor having the sole power to hire and fire the city manager. I do not agree with Councilor Boucher's appalling recent assertion that city managers have left because they had reached their para requirement. We have lost extremely dedicated, professional, experienced, and effective city managers, as well as other very good employees, because they were subject to threats of termination by micromanaging councilors. Beyond this control issue, the clear fact proven by Mayor Koss, as well as my own experience as Mayor Pro Tem, is that the mayor's job is indeed a full-time job. The mayor, as elected by the entire city, is the leader who should collaboratively set a focused direction for the city with the council and with staff and the community. Guided by a shared vision of what Santa Fe can become, the mayor must keep her eye on the golden ball of making Santa Fe a better place to live for all of this. This is not a control issue. This is a responsibility of the mayor.
This is the end of question 9 for participating mayoral candidates.